Okay, I hope everything is working. I haven't really checked like I should. It says at least the internet connection. It says it's superb, so that's actually really good. I'm glad for that. I'm really shocked that the first video got 200 views already. It's like, what the hell? But I can't complain. Sorry for this. I guess I can let the intro play. Why not? It's really cute. I'm really having way too much fun with this. I never actually played a visual novel before. I don't know. I never felt like doing it. Non-humans should feel the same. That's very inclusive. Doko doko mademo. Cute. This game claims that the Earth is round. There's a certain community which disagrees. I have to load. How the hell do I load slot? Load state. It's this one, right? Alright, here we go. She mentioned she was heading for the computer society. In any case, let's head back to the club room. Wait. What's up, Nagato? It has begun. Begun? Exclamation marks. The melody. As we walked down the hallway, the melody reached our ears. Without a doubt, it was coming from the place where we just were, the music room. It's almost as if it was waiting for us to leave. Kyon! Asahina, please, calm down. I'm fine, but the piano sound... Yeah, I know. We knew better than anyone that nobody was in that room. After all, we were just searching through the room's every nook and cranny. We then made sure to lock the door. I'm even still holding the key. In other words, it is more or less impossible for someone to get in that room. Be careful. This music is dangerous. Dangerous? Right, so it's like what the Computer Society members were playing. This piece conceals an even greater quantity of data in its melody than that. Either way, you just want us to stop the performance, right? Koizumi, I'm gonna break into the music room. Do it. Look at that smile. It's a filter. Oppa, I misclicked. My bad. You're kidding. The moment I saw it, I was utterly taken aback. The music room. We were just inside, had completely changed. It had truly been transformed into an alternate space. In the room that had become so unrecognizable, there was a piano playing on its own. Kyon! It's okay. For now, it only seems to be playing music. I tried to seem calm by saying such things, but there's no way this is okay. Nagato, didn't you just say the music room was normal? I did. This is why the structural information can be easily altered by external interference. I see. So that's how it works. What do you mean? Whatever you two realized, don't leave us out of it. For example, when we paint a picture, we do so on a blank sheet of paper. Why might that be? It's easier to paint freely that way, right? if the page is all messy, it's hard to do anything. In essence, that is what we mean. The perfectly normal space of the music room serves as a nice canvas to that end. In other words, the space was cleaned into a blank sheet. Someone did so intentionally. So, are you saying we got on that someone's bad side? The possibility cannot be ruled out. What should we do? Can't you quickly pull something off with your psychic abilities? Destroying it all at once would have a negative impact on this space, wouldn't it? Yes. Alright. More importantly, what should we do when Suzumiya returns? Indeed, that's quite the pressing matter. Guess we have no choice but to send someone to keep her away again. In the meantime, we'll just have to deal with this alternate space. It really is just one bother after the next. Oh cool, we get to save. Thank you, Haruhi. I hope the audio is fine. I'll slightly boost the in-game audio. Because it always tricks me because the intro is so loud. And then the rest of the game is much silent relatively to it. Alright. We get to make teams again. That's kind of fun. So somebody has to go with Haruhi. I'm gonna pick Nagato. Like, it's not even a good choice, but I just want to see her interact with Haruhi. Alright, I get to play the silly Minesweeper game again. Oh, I got a lot of bonus. I hope I can do it. I'm not sure if you can even lose it, because previous time I had the minigame, I did so poorly, yet somehow I still ended up winning, so it was fine. Okay, let's go. Perfect. We have a Mikuru card, a Koizumi card. Okay, cool. Here it goes. Mm-hmm. We gotta find... I always hated Minesweeper. Now I'm playing a fucking Minesweeper game. Oh, I have to delay Haruhi. I'll use this. To say you're the best would imply there are other objects of comparison. There's no such thing. There is no brigade chief but supreme and ultimate me. Then the qualifier best is not appropriate. You don't get it, Yuki. The moment you're compared to someone else, you can no longer claim to be the best. I don't think that makes sense. Well, not that you'd ever understand if I just explained it to you. First, just take a good look at me. Me, and the way the SOS Brigade lives up to the world, that is. Alright. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I'm lost again. I'm not exactly sure why are there three over there. Yeah, I don't know, I'm lost. I'm... What is this? Okay, we got an accident. Hey, what was the music we heard earlier? Let's go find out. Here. What's this? A music box? Yes. However, due to damage, a fatal error has occurred with its core function. In other words, it's broken, right? Where did you find it? Near the music room. Near the music room? That's interesting. I knew I could count on you, Yuki. Good job. Wait, what if I step here? I'm still not sure what exactly these mean. But it... Ah, I found it. Wait, there's gotta be another one though. Because there's still the question marks. One of these two has to be. Ah, I found it. I mean, the middle one has to be, right? Oh, I think I get it. One question mark means that one exclamation mark means there's one close to it. Although I gotta say this is the best Minesweeper game I ever played. As much as I don't like Minesweeper games. And I really love how simple the game is. Like, you can play just using the stylus. So, like, right now I'm using the emulator. You know, meaning that, I just use the mouse to play. And that's, you know, it's really easy to use. And this game would be really easy to play, like, on, Oh no, another accident. Since it's come to this, I'll find that sheet Yeah, no, pronunciation is important. That I'll find that sheet music, even if it's the last thing I do. Oh no, that's not good. Worked out last time, but not this time. Should be here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting used to it now. It's pretty simple, but yeah, like, you could easily play this game on like an iPad or even like a bit, you know, on a smartphone. Delay chance. I get to use a delay card. I'll use Mikaru's Trust. He said he won Mikaru's Hina's trust. Kion did? Yes. Mikaru's Trust. How in the world did that happen? I don't know the details. I'll ask Kion next time I see him. He better not have done anything weird. We wouldn't have earned her trust in that case. I suppose that's a good point. That's why I picked Nagato. I just want to hear those, like, logical short conversations. Yeah, come on, just use the magic mop. That's right. But yeah, what I meant to say, like... Oh, look, the piano's here. That's sweet. You know, you can load up an emulator or something like that. And you could play this really easily on, like, a smartphone or something. Especially because it's really hard to find worthwhile games on smartphones. I don't think there are any good ones. Maybe I'm wrong, but... In that instant, as soon as I had erased the last of singularities, the music room was transformed with a bright flash of light that forced my eyes shut. Or rather, it simply turned back to normal. Cute. Ugh, damn it. It felt as if the whole room had been flipped on its head. Looking around, I saw that the person who accompanied me was sitting on the floor. Ouch! It's quite impressive that she always ends up falling on her backside so spectacularly. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Are you alright, Asahina? Yes, I'm fine. That's a relief. More importantly, we need to act fast before Suzumiya arrives. Oh, yeah, that's right. Haruhi's been heading over here for the entire time. What should we do? Look at her going left and right. Suzumiya may have heard the piano. We certainly can't rule it out. If she did, then we're in real deep trouble. Why? What's the problem? You solved it. That's it. How about we just act like you were the one playing it? Oh, I guess she heard the piano. There's no way. I can't play the piano at all. Alright. How about you, Kyon? I don't play either, unfortunately. I see. Damn it. We don't have time to flounder around like this. We need to come up with an answer that'll satisfy Haruhi. Hello. If it isn't Mikuru, what you doing in a place like this? Ah, Tsuruya. Sitting in front of the piano like that? Are we holding a concert here or something? So, were you the one who played that strange piece just now, Mikuru? No, I can't right now. Tsuruya, didn't you just say you could play the piano? Eh? Ah, just a teeny bit. What good timing for you to show up, huh? Would you play something for us? I don't see why not, but what you wanna hear? Doesn't matter, just play anything. Anything, huh? I'm not sure. Please. Welp, if Mikuru wants to hear it that badly, how can I say no? Alright, let me try this. Here it goes. Tsuruya sat down in front of the keys and began playing a pleasant and jaunty tune. Wow! Her cheerfulness knows no bounds. Seems like that applies while playing the piano as well. Each time, her fingers spring across the keys with that light and joyful touch. It was as if she was spinning up in an indescribably wonderful melody. And so, after listening to Tsuruya's performance for a little while, this time I've caught you red-handed. Following a thundering footstep, Haruhi burst into the room. Tsuruya, you're the one who's been playing the piano. Yeah, that's right. It was Tsuruya the whole time, but partway through the song changed. What was that about? So, Haruhi really did hear it. But right now, we have no choice but to trick her. Tsuruya was the one playing the piano all along. If we manage to get Haruhi to accept that, then everything should work out nicely. I know, right? Turns out it wasn't that big of a deal after all. But wait a moment, this doesn't add up. What doesn't add up? Think about it. Tsuruya didn't arrive here until afternoon, right? So who was the piano played that the computer society heard? Well, she's right. That's the one thing Tsuruya's playing isn't able to explain. Damn. What should I do here? Will I get a choice now? That'd be kinda nice. I see. I figured it out. What do you mean? I know, it's a cliche line, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I've cracked the case. That certainly is helplessly cliched. Well, now that you've cracked the case, are you going to explain it to me? Yeah, of course. For starters, take a look at this. And this is... Are you blind? It's a music box. Of course, I already knew that. However, right now, I need to let you have the satisfaction of explaining it yourself. To put it plainly, the music box is what caused everything. What? Kyon, I've only started explaining it. Sorry. Was that a little over the top? It's pretty hard to pretend I don't know. This music box seems to be broken. Even if you wind the spring like this. Haruhi wounded the spring just a bit too roughly. Even if you fully wind it like this, she releases it, and the music box began to quietly move. But there was no sound to be heard. As you can see, there's no sound at first, but after a while, it starts making sound all of a sudden. In other words, this is the reason you can hear music coming from an empty music room. For instance, someone using the music room might stumble up across this box. Isn't it only natural that someone with interest in music would want to hear it? So they wind the crank, but doesn't make a sound. After they give up and leave, the music box starts playing by itself. If that happens over and over, rumors of unnatural phenomena would spread. And if you think about it like that, it all seems to add up. That's what I'm saying. As expected of me, Suzumiya, absolutely splendid. Very impressive. Hey! What's with so impressive? I don't really get it. I really have no idea how she was able to come up with such a convenient explanation. Especially one with only a logical through line. Even though I've already knew the music box was broken for a while now. I'm starting to subconsciously believe in her story anyway. Once again, I wasn't able to see any unnatural phenomena with my own eyes. However, in place of that, you solved the music room mystery beautifully. Well, I guess she really has the nerve to act grumpy when I can see how pleased she is with herself. But at least, it seems like I can breathe easy for a while. Hey, Nagato. It had been some kind of data life form that created the alternate space, right? Yes. Last time, it was lurking on the Computer Society's president's memory card. But there wasn't anything like that this time. A data life form was present. It was where? Was it hiding in something again? This data life form was always in front of us. In front of us? More fundamentally, data life forms are not restricted to a specific form. All one requires is enough storage capacity for its core structural data. For example, the human brain or some kind of memory card. In the case of failing to procure sufficient storage space to save its constituent data, it must take actions such as compressing its data volume to fit the storage capacity, or partitioning its data and storing it in various locations to prevent termination. In this case, it was the latter. So you mean it was scattered into pieces all over the place? To be exact, it partitioned and was trying to gradually trespass into our side. Trespass into our side? This. Nagato took out a familiar-looking music box. What about it? This music box was engraved with the data lifeform's information fragments. In other words, the sound of this music box is the data lifeform itself. You're saying the sound is a living thing? It's certainly surprising, but it's by no means preposterous. If you ask me, both of your very existences are preposterous. The lifeform spread by programming certain behaviors into the human minds, which hear it. And those so-called behaviors are procuring the storage space that allows it to materialize in this world. What exactly does it make you do? Write sheet music. Sheet music. What a remarkably plain and archaic task. This data lifeform should be an outrageously large amount of data, right? Since it can't move freely in our world, it's compressing itself to a tiny size. That's what Nagato said, at least. Sheet music is nothing more than a means. The true objective is the piano. The piano? The data lifeform came to this world searching for a means to self-preservation. During that time, it discovered music, and within that, the piano melodies. The piano, which outputs sound information through its 88 keys, was well suited to the nature of the data lifeform. I don't really get it, but the Computer Society member was forced to write sheet music. So that playing piece of the piano, it would summon the data lifeform. Yes. In that case, once the sheet music is complete, then just for playing the piece, the data lifeform should materialize in this world. Oh my. It was at that point that I understood just how unthinkable the situation had become. There is just one thing in my mind, however. On the occasion that the piece is performed, must not a single note be played incorrectly? Yes. That bulky score has to be performed flawlessly. There's absolutely no way anyone can do that, right? For a human, indeed. Just what are you getting at? That is where Miss Suzumiya comes in. She wished for the piano to be playing music by itself. That wish may well cause the piano to become a pseudo-living organism for that purpose. A self-performing piano. The data lifeform of sound that can be actualized through being performed. If those conditions are all met, there is only one thing that can happen. Right. I understand the situation, but with all being about sound, it's hard to comprehend. Wait, hold on a minute. There are other people who have heard the melody, right? There are. How many? Currently 6. The members of the Light Music Club are likely among them. Don't tell me we have to check up on those guys. It's fine. The data lifeform behavior program loses its effect after a few days. Guess it's alright to leave them alone then. I'm a little relieved to hear that. Yeah, I bet he is. Arigato, Tsuya-san. I'll put it louder, because it's playing audio now.
このうち教えてよね、みくる。
なんというか、すごい人ですね、鶴屋さんって。
そうですね。みくるちゃん、今日2人とも次行くわよ、次。
次ってまだ続けるのか。いい加減諦めたらどうだ。この調子じゃ残りもどうせコンピケンの連中の勘違いだろ。
そんなの調べてみないとわからないじゃない。それに一つくらい本物があるかもしれないでしょ。
全くもって根拠になってないような気がするんだが。
Yeah, there's still the mysterious light in the pool.
それにしても最初のよりはまだマシだけど、今回もお粗末な結末だわ。なんかもっとこう血は筋肉を踊るような派手な怪談話はないのかしら。みくるちゃんもそう思うでしょ。私ですか。
血は筋肉踊る階段なんて想像するだけで食欲が減退しそうだ。だいたいそれは階段じゃなくてスプラッターの類だろう。
ひとまず部室に戻って今後のことを話し合いましょう。
なんだと。まだ続けるつもりなのか。
もうすぐ日も暮れて夜になるわ。怪談や幽霊の本番はここからよ。
確かにその通りだと思うが、お前は本気で泊まり込む気か。
She just got bored and went to the next ghost story.
当然よ。
相変わらずある日のやる気は減退するどころか絶賛大増産中だな。やる気ばかり先行して悪いことが起こらないよう心から願うぞ。
Cool! We get to save progress?
上書きしてもよろしいですか？
セーブしました。
Alright, this is actually the beginning of episode 3. How long? Okay, this one took just half an hour. That's cool. Looks like we're done for today. Looks like my internet connection is kinda slow. I hope you can watch it alright. It's really cool to hear voice acting in a DS game. I don't remember any other DS game having voice acting. But anyway, these old jams are a blast to play through. We only have one more episode to play because unfortunately this is a fan translation and only 3 episodes are actually translated. There are, I think, 2 more which are not translated, but I can totally see why, because it's, you know, there clearly is so much text. There's also like multiple routes, and it makes sense that it's not like easy to... I'll just save my game. It makes sense that it's not easy to, you know, be able to go through and whatever. Okay. If I click this, it will go to the next episode, which I won't do today. So this is it for now. Have a nice evening.